Joaquin Torres, the newest card in Marvel Snap from this week's Spotlight Cache, has revitalized my love for Bounce. I have loved Bounce as an archetype. In fact, the very first video I ever made on this channel was about Toxin and how good he is in Bounce and how much I love the Bounce archetype. However, in the last season, it's kind of fallen off. Last season specifically, I had two Bounce decks in my collection that I would always kind of go back to just wanting to play because that's my comfort archetype, that and APOC Discard. But while APOC Discard was still able to put out reliable power, those bounce decks, even with a Gore-focused bounce deck, really, really struggled. I had a Werewolf by Night deck that took me to infinite previous seasons, but really struggled last season. So I'd kind of fallen off playing bounce, and Joaquin Torres has revitalized my love for that. Because of my experience with bounce last season, I was worried that Joaquin Torres wouldn't be able to elevate it. Whether it's him or whether it's me just getting back in the mindset of bounce, it's doing great. Because even with this budget deck that I've got here focused on lower collection levels, I went on a great run with this, and I've been having a lot of fun. I've got some other decks brewed up with Joaquin Torres that have been great. I've only played one of them. I've been so busy, and that was phenomenal. It was great fun. But I also got some other, not necessarily bounce decks, but other decks that I think this is going to be a great card that I'm quite excited about. So let me show you this. Right before I show you this deck, I will let you know that this morning, with the brief time I had to play before work, I was able to get off 9 games and went 6-3 at a 66% win rate and up 10 cubes overall. There's a few that I had to retreat, obviously, but had a great time with this deck. Really, really fun. Let me show it to you here. So here's the deck. Like I mentioned, it's budget focused on people at a lower collection level. So there's no Toxin, there's no Agent Venom, those types of cards. There's no Silver Sable, there's no Nico. However, as you can see, the only card that's going to benefit from Joaquin Torres on turn 6 is Rocket Raccoon. So for whatever reason, if you're card draw or the way you curve things out, if you only get Joaquin Torres down on turn 6, Rocket's the only card that's going to benefit from that. Because Hawkeye, America Chavez, and Iceman all need him on turn 5 at a minimum for their on reveals to actually benefit you in-game. However, the deck still performs. So obviously being able to work something in like a Silver Sable or a Nico does give you options on turn 7 or turn 6 as well that you may not have in this particular version of the deck. However, I tried to keep it a Series 5, Series 4 limited, so the only ones are Joaquin Torres and Elsa Bloodstone. I figured that'd be okay because we got the free Christmas Elsa Bloodstone variant, this one specifically actually, so hopefully people can play this deck like this exact deck. However, Toxin included in it, Agent Venom included in it, Sasquatch, obviously not with Agent Venom, but Sasquatch included in it are all great options. But this one has done me phenomenally well. 66% win rate with this. And I will say, Bishop, obviously Hit Monkey is amazing. Don't get me, I love a good Hit Monkey. I've actually just got it this last week with compensation. I've been loving Hit Monkey. But Bishop is a great budget version of Hit Monkey, especially if you have Mysterio and Elsa Bloodstone. Mysterio with one card gets you 3 procs on Bishop. It also makes it easier to fill up all 3 locations to have options to get Elsa Bloodstone procs. This deck is so much fun. So don't discount your ability to play Bounce on a budget collection level because this deck did really, really well for me and has been a lot of fun. So let me know if you need card recommendations or card swaps, or if you've got higher series cards, like Silver Sable or Toxin, and what recommendations you'd be in need of, if any. We'll get right into the gameplay, and I'll save the other decks I've got cooked up with Joaquin Torres for another day because this deck deserves its own video because it is that good, even on a budget. Have fun with the games. I appreciate all of you. Thanks for watching. Oh, man, this is literally the first game I've had Falcon too, and he just got discarded. I have not been able to play him a single game. Bummer. Airshim? Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Love that, actually. Oh, Angela is tough. But also usually not that bad to bounce. Man, no Falcon really hurts. Then go for and potentially bounce Angela. Yeah, Falcon really hurts us. Okay. Mysterio needs to come down earlier then, potentially. We also don't have Elsa yet, so... Whoa. Okay, do they know how to play bounce? Let's find out. Oh, yeah, Elsa's interesting. Very, very interesting here. Yeah, and then we can Mysterio. Dang, we won't be able to get a fourth card into this Elsa Bloodstone location. Oh, man. Because we can Mysterio and Beast next turn.
Taking aim.
Yeah, that is actually quite disappointing. Because you're going to one less card on Mysterio, so one less proc on Bishop. But that's fine. Angela's going to be 1 cost. All of these other cards are going to be 0, which is really nice. We're going to get a lot of procs on Bishop. I think we'll be fine. They went for it, though. They're full committing to it. Oh, I also forgot about Elsa hitting Beast. This is Penny right here. That's why it has the border, because this is a card that's been played before. Do they know what they're doing? They're up by... I don't know what they were expecting, but... Sorry to disappoint you. Well, we got no Rocket, which makes Joaquin useless. So maybe I got to think about getting him out earlier with Hawkeye. These are all the same amount of points, but we're playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're playing 6 cards, and then this is also like Mysterio already ties this location, and then we're playing 6 cards. So we're also up the most over here. I think this is the move. Well, that's actually not a big deal because the double on reveal does nothing for us. Yeah, so getting Joaquin out early when like Hawkeye's on reveal has to proc and America Chavez, they're later in the game. Like Rockets are only turn 6 Joaquin. That's interesting. So that's important to know with this deck, which is fine. You know, having Silver Sables, Nikos, those types of things can give you more options. But at this collection level, that's fine. You just work around it. We still... Oh, man, that location is rough.
Taking aim.
Airship, no. Victoria hand deck. Ooh, hey. I love that we are finally getting to play regular Falcon.
Opponent snapped.
Oh, maybe they're planning on the Mindscape, so let's give them as few cards as possible. Whiffed on the rocket, major. So, as far as cards go, Beast is now very interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Our hand will be full, but that is fine because we got to play these cards early. So what do they get? One of these cards. So I was just kidding. They win that location and they draw more cards because Falcon sends all those cards back. Which I actually have zero problem with because that gives me more options to play on turn 6. And I'm not like super concerned about drawing cards. I don't want to give them options. Ooh, they got the energy happening. Okay, that's from Mirage. Yeah.
Taking aim.
Yes, draw your cards. Give me options. However, they've got a lot of energy, so that does not help. This is very interesting. This is very interesting. I hate that I'm giving them a 5-powered rocket. But I think I actually would rather do that. Obviously, if we nail this, we're geniuses. They could Goliath me right now. And that would be a serious bummer. So I could also do this over here. And just go for the single rocket play. You know what? Let's just go big or go home. Well, no Goliath. Which is good because their collector is going to get really big with this Mindscape.
Taking aim.
However, they also now do not have a lot of cards to play. They will have 3 in hand, 4 in hand, so their Devil Dino is about to get really small. We don't have a lot of options here. I hope we draw like an Elsa or something. We do draw an Elsa, but not a lot of great options. Yeah, this is not good. Because this will give us 4. So we're at 14. And then 14 plus 5 is 19. We are tied with them. These options are not looking good for us. Why does that bark? Where this is going to be 6 plus 4 is 10. I think we're high enough ahead over here that it's really not a concern. I don't think they're expecting us. They're obviously expecting us to play center. This is 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's 20 power we'll go to. And we're already so far ahead center. This is my card. What is it? Oh, it's Mysterio. So it's going to be 4 power at the most, so we win. We would not have been able to contest left. Got him.
Victory.
Oh, that makes bouncing easy. Actually, yeah, we'll go America first. Obviously, with Bob, they can get in there, but I'm not too worried about that. I don't really care about that either. You're like, oh, well, Hawkeye's not going to get procced. Well, as long as he's on the board and you play in that location, you're fine. I'll show you. He has to be on the board. If he's in your hand, and even, like, because he's going to return to my hand. The same is true if I bounce him with Beast or Falcon, right? So he's done his on-reveal. Even if I play in this location, but he's in hand, he doesn't get the buff. So I can't play him in Luke's bar, or else he won't get the buff again. So if I do this, and he is on the board, which is important, he will now get the proc. And so will America Chavez. Yeah. Is that where I want to play, though? In the center? I think so. See? He got the proc from it. Oh, Zeus style Captain America deck. Oh. This is really tempting. Into Falcon on 5. Falcon and Elsa on 5. Yeah, let's see what we get. Obviously, both the Shield and Hydra Bob are going to be able to get into Luke's bar, and Captain Marvel. So we got to think about where we want to be. We got to, let me rephrase that. We got to focus on the other 2 locations pretty significantly. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're not actually even going to be full. Well, I want to leave room on Torres' lane for more on reveals. Well, Rocket is actually the only one. All these others don't matter at this point in the game, so it's better to get the increased power from Elsa because it will be on turn 6. That's fine. Don't need it anymore, actually. So unless you snap, you've now filled up your location. Which is not a problem for me in the slightest. Yeah, I need power here. Let's see. Is that... Well, hold on. Because this is going to gain 1 power at the most. Right? Because I can't play anything else there. So... I need to be up. I need to gain... Why can't I do math? 3. I need to gain 6 power. So this will put me over the top. Because that's 6 additional power plus Elsa, that's 2 over. They're going to be at 20. This will be 13, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We'll be at 21. And we need more power over here. They also, if we win Crown City, they will lose the 4 power from Sacred Timeline. How in the world did they get 2 of those? Oh, the Sacred Timeline.
Taking aim.
We have to just be ahead by 5, which we are.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Sweet.
Victory.
Oh, that's tough. Yeah, let's go with that.
Taking aim.
That's rough. But I can bounce my Falcon and replay him. I'm glad we dodged that. However, the only card it could have hit is Mysterio. Which is cool. Is Bishop the best option, or is something like this and this better? Nope, whiffed on the rocket.
Taking aim.
Why would you? Why? This has to be a bot. Why would you destroy your Morbius? Why would you do that? That can't be real. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So our Kitty Pryde will stay. But all these cards are going to be discounted, and that we should be able to play 3, 4, 5. We won't be able to play Bishop. We'll have to destroy something. We'll have to figure something out. Maybe an Iceman. If we top deck an Iceman. Oh, we're not going to draw. Psych. Do we just not worry about that location then? Is that what we do? I think that's the sense that I'm getting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I did not whiff on the rocket. Phew. Yeah, Falcon is taking a loss for the team. Thanks, buddy. I love that sound effect, by the way. Why would you destroy your Morbius? I just don't understand that. I don't understand that in the slightest. Okay, so Elsa. Maybe not. Hold on. Maybe we just Angela. Doom. Doom. It's technically one less power to Bishop. One less power over here. Oh no, they've discarded. I whiffed on the rocket again.
Minions to me.
Well, I don't think we're going to get over the top of that death. We way overdid it in this location.
Taking aim.
In fact, we're not. If we played Hawkeye on the left, which is what I was considering, we would have. Dang it. You just never know with the Hella deck. That's the hard part. Like, it's not necessarily the power that a Hella deck puts out. It's not knowing where the cards are going to go. Well, avoid that location. Yeah, let's go for the kitty. I don't think they're going to play anything. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I don't want to do that. And they probably don't either. Okay, they're not playing Jack. Oh, Falcon is sweet. Yeah, Falcon is way sweet. So is Elsa. So do we... Because if we do this now... Obviously, I want to avoid Vibranium. We can Bishop and Hawkeye next turn. And then Falcon after that. What do we... America Chavez. Oh! The double proc. That's probably the best pull. That or Iceman would have been sweet. Look at that beast. Literally. Okay, I'm okay giving my opponent a bishop. However, the locations are going to give us some trouble.
Taking aim. Taking aim.
So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we won't draw our Angela, which that's fine. None of these cards are going to be discounted, so we could go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we won't play Iceman. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Doom. They have a red Hulk. That is scary. So, we need as much power as possible. So that's going to be this into this. Dang, no Elsa proc is rough. On the... What is that? That is a weird animation. Dang, no Elsa. No Elsa. Oh, that's making me rethink everything. Maybe it's better to do this into this, into this, into this, into this. Well, actually... This into this, into this, into this, into this is technically, well, we would miss out on 2 power here, but we would gain 1 extra by playing 1 extra Mysterio. So instead, let's just gain the 2 power. Like, 2 is greater than 1, you know what I'm saying? However, they're going to get the Galacta buff. So, I don't have time to redo it. I whiffed on a rocket. I just realized though. Why would they play? Where like
Taking aim.
that was stupid of me. Rocket would have taken us over the edge here. But Bishop and the Mysterio is going to do it anyway. Because we're going to gain 4 power here from the Mysterio. Look at this. Ready? Boom. We're over the top. we bit a 16 power Red Hulk. Look at that. With a Kitty Pryde and an Iceman. That's awesome.